And then I have like this list of different.
Wait, pause. Did you go to insert just on Excel or insert up in like the toolbar up top?
I did the toolbar up top.
Hold up, let me see if
That might drastically change things.
I don't have an
You're
insert.
so cute.
Wait, I don't have an insert. I have home, layout, tables, charts, smart art, formulas, data, and review.
Go into your tool. Can you walk her through how to set up her toolbar?
Guys, I told you I'm not tech savvy.
If I knew, mine's always been set up this way.
Okay. So let's see here. I can't remember how to do it. So on your top, you have the little X.
And
then you have the save button and then the arrows. Do you see the little line and it has a little down arrow?
Line with a down. Open.
And it should say customize quick access.
So it's right here. If you look on mine, I have mine.
Oh, do you have yours? Okay.
Yeah, it's right here.
You know, mine doesn't look like that. I think I have an older version of Excel. Ribbon preferences?
I'm just trying to.
Is that something?
What did you just say?
Ribbon preferences?
Maybe. What does it give you? What options does it give you?
So it says customize tabs, and it has home, layout, tables, charts. It has all the ones I just listed. The only other one that's not checked is developer. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna check it.
You don't have an insert tab, really?
That seems pointless for Excel not to.
Is there a way for me to share my screen so you guys can see?
Yeah. So if Jeffrey unshares his, then that little green TV with an arrow, click it.
Yes. I want to share this one. Is that working?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow. I don't even know what.
Do you have a Mac?
Yes.
Oh.
Aha! Let me pull open my wife's Mac real quick.
Aha! That's the problem.
Oh, that's funny.
You got a Mac. That's your issue right there.
That's your issue right there.
Alrighty. Come on. Okay, I don't know what the heck's going on. My wife's has a insert.
What? Earlier, can you still see my screen? Okay, so this is where I went earlier, this little thing. And it pops up, supposedly. Well, earlier, it popped up and had all of these green things listed, but there wasn't an insert.
That's so weird. There has to be an insert option somewhere. We just don't know how to turn it on.
Let me try Googling. Oh, this is the thing that popped up. But no insert. Show all? Uh-oh.
This is so weird. Man, this whole Mac thing is such a foreign concept to me. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, I've used my Mac for years, but I've never had to use Excel this in depth yet. And so.
Have you taken, when do you have to take your Excel class?
I take it next semester.
No.
It doesn't sound good.
It's so, I thought it was going to be so easy.
Oh,
I was like, oh my.
Can you go to your home tab?
So hard.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, that's. No, never mind. I thought I had something. I don't. I'm lost.
Do
you know what version of Excel you have?
That little insert button over to the left or right doesn't do anything?
It does not.
Oh, that's just an insert align.
It's just cells, yeah.
Can you still see my screen?
Yep.
I have Excel for Mac 2011.
2011. Okay.
Still.
11.
Insert. Where's the how to insert scatter? Do we have another name for it?
Oh man, this is frustrating. Because my wife, she just updated her Excel. Because through the school, you can update the Excel to the latest Excel for free.
Yeah, that's how I got it. So my Mac is boot camped.
Okay.
So that's how I have all the Microsoft products. But that was before my mission in 2013 that I did that.
Okay.
So it's been a while. Oh, is there a tread line? Under analysis. Do I even have analysis? No. So, do you guys still see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Does this look like what it's supposed to do?
I just see the base screen. I don't see anything.
Oh, you can't see the little help window?
No.
So I think I may have found it. They call it tread line, maybe. For example, on the lines. Let me see. Well,
So will Google Excel let you do this?
sorry?
Will Google Excel let you do this? If you do
Oh, I didn't know Google had Excel.
Yeah,
No,
so
no,
through
no. I mean,
Google
like-
Sheets. So it's Google Sheets. I can check really quick.
Oh. Because she's gonna need this for the exam.
Yep.
I still say we should be able to take our exam together as a group.
I agree.
I mean, they stick us as a group all semester. We should be able to finish as a group.
I mean, realistically, even in a business scenario, you're not going to be doing all the statistics by yourself. You're going to be working with another
Is
person.
this it?
You're not sharing your screen anymore.
Maybe.
Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. Oh, technology. It's great. I knew how to use it. Okay, this?
Where?
Can you still see it? Can you see it?
Oh, scatter? Yes.
Yes, yes, that's it. Yay!
Okay,
Yeah,
those
you
are
did it.
charts. I just found it on Google. I Googled it.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
well, yeah, it's under charts. I
And
knew.
then-
Oh,
A marked scatter.
sorry. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so just make sure you have all of D and E highlighted first.
Yeah, yeah.
There we
All of
go.
these highlighted.
Nice.
Awesome sauce. You did it.
In case that wouldn't have worked, Google, you can do scatter through Google as well,
Awesome.
which is good to know.
That's really good to know. Okay. So,
Thanks, guys, for your help.
yeah, you guys are rock stars. Do you guys have your quiz open?
Yes.
Okay. I have answered 1 and 2, and I will answer 3. Let me get up to 3. The true linear regression equation is y equals beta 0 plus beta 1 x, where beta 0 and beta 1 are unknown. What are the null and alternative hypotheses for beta 1? So I put the second to last one. The null is beta 1 equals 0, and the alternative is beta 1 does not equal 0.
That's what I have.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Number 4, a residual is the difference between. That's not okay. So the residual, isn't that the difference from the x and the y? Is
Yeah.
the residual?
Mhm.
So is the difference between the observed value y and the value predicted by the regression line?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Just want to make sure I was understanding that right.
Okay, question 5. A plot of residuals supports using linear regression when, and I thought originally it was the residuals look normally distributed. Is that right?
I
That's
think
what I
so.
Okay.
thought.
Because if there's any shape to it, it
Oh,
means a linear regression is not correct.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. But then I was like, I don't know.
So, but that's so backwards in my mind. I think if it should have a shape, then it says that it's normally distributed.
Because it even says if you take the residuals and you put them in a
Uh-huh.
QQ plot, it's supposed to make almost a perfect line,
It does.
which is like,
Okay,
I
that
don't know,
makes more
it's
sense in my
backwards
head.
to me. So like in the QQ plot, it makes a line saying it's normally
Yes.
distributed, but
Yes.
on the scatter plot, it's supposed to be everywhere.
Everywhere. And then that to me says not normally distributed, but in the regression, it is normally. It's so backwards to me. So, okay.
I would agree with that.
All right. So for the next 8 problems, use the data found in Math Self-Efficiency. Use the competence variable as the explanatory variable and the score variable as the response variable. I had these backwards the first time. Compute the residual for the data using software. What statement best describes the residual? So I put, the residuals are between -40 and 25 because the residuals, they didn't form a pattern. I mean, I guess they are all negative, I think. I didn't look at that.
The residuals are not all negative.
They're not all negative. So I guess they're between -40 and 25.
Yeah, because I mean, looking at looking at the scatter plot, it's
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, not linear enough. But yeah, so -40
Mm-hmm.
and 23.4 is the highest, and -39 or 38 is the lowest. So yeah, I would say they're all
Okay.
between -40 and 25.
That was such a throw-off question because I was like, well, that's a stupid answer. So I wasn't going to go with that. I did. That's what I did.
Good call. Good call.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate your moral support.
We needed it this time. Holy
Oh.
crap. Okay. Alrighty. So based on the QQ plot for these residuals, what can you say about the residuals? I'm pulling up the QQ plot right now. Paste. Oh gosh. Hold on. So.
Did you sort them from?
Oh nope, I have not.
Okay.
Thank you.
I did the same thing, and I went, oh my gosh, and then I remembered that.
Smallest to largest, right?
I think so.
Oh, so much nicer.
Right?
Woo!
That's
It was like a
exactly what I did.
square.
I was like,
It was a freaking
whoa.
square. Gosh, that scared the crap out of me. Okay, yeah, I would say they are clearly very normal.
Yeah. So
Or
I
fairly, as this says.
Yep, that's what I put too.
Oh, that's such a big difference. Okay.
Okay. Use software to create a scatter plot of the data. Given the scatter plot, residuals plot, and the QQ plot, which of the 5 assumptions about linear regression are satisfied by this data? Okay, well now that I know how to do this. It's a mark scatter, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fancy.
And it's nice because you can keep it there and it'll automatically update. At least on my Excel, it'll automatically update as new residuals come in.
Okay.
So it's
So
pretty sweet.
mine's just scattered all over the place. It doesn't.
Yep, and that means it's normal.
Okay, so I would say there's a linear relationship between X and Y. The residuals are normally distributed.
Mhm.
The observations are independent. I'm not quite positive about that one.
That's what I put.
Sure. Yeah.
But it's
Sounds
only
good.
because it sounded good.
Well, so I guess by saying the observations, are they saying the observations from like one set of data to the next, or like from X to Y?
I wasn't sure. I was gonna say from one set of data to the next because if they
Okay.
were dependent, then they would be more of a line, right? I can't
That's true.
remember. I might
Yeah.
be making this up. So, but what does it mean when the variance of error term is constant for all values of X? And then the X values are measured without error. Those threw me off and I was like, wait, what?
So if so the residual plot shows random scatter, there's no obvious pattern. If linear regression is appropriate, then the residual plot shows no pattern. If there is a pattern, she suggests linear regression is not appropriate. It just says so. If it's a megaphone shape, it suggests that the variance of the error terms is not constant for all values of X.
Oh, good.
So in this case, it's not a megaphone, and so we can say that the X or the variance of the error term is constant for all values of X.
Okay. That makes sense.
So
I
all
just
of them
put
except for the fourth one.
all of them except for the fourth one?
Is that right? Because there's no right?
The variance of the error terms is constant. Yes, yep. So we
Okay.
marked the first one, the second one, the third one, and the fifth one, right?
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Good.
Okay.
We're all
Okay.
like,
What? We're all like, whatever. I guess it's a good thing we have 2 tries.
yep.
Okay, what is the beta 1? I guess that's not beta. The estimate for the slope, and I have 12.695.
That's all I have.
That's what I have. Okay.
Okay.
And then now construct a 95% confidence interval for B1. And so that would be the lower bound based off of this should be 10.674.
That's what I have.
That's what I have too.
And for the upper bound, 14.715.
That's what I have. So does it matter that what we're getting on is a small b1 and what they're asking for is a capital, like a beta b1? I mean, we're doing this right? Because up
There's no
here in
way
the
for a big B1 on here, like on the Excel sheet. There's no big B1
that's
is
my
there.
point, is that they have a little b1 for the
Earlier.
slope. Yeah, so
I think we're okay, but I don't know. I could be very, very wrong.
I could be too, because they also have a confidence interval for mu. And
Yeah.
this is for regression response. I know how to read this right.
Okay, so the confidence interval from you under the confidence and prediction intervals, what that is that saying given X of 12, the Y that we are going to get is between, for this one I just put 12, is the given X of 12, the Y value we are estimating will be between 155 and 186.
Okay.
And so that's what that is. It's an average, it's saying given that X, this is the range that it can be in based off of the data.
Okay.
So I think the B,
That makes
we're
sense.
okay doing that B1, the
Yep,
little B.
I think we're doing it right then. Okay. So 12, based on the evidence and using a level of significance of 0.05, what decisions would you make regarding the hypothesis test for beta 1? I put reject the null hypothesis test because the p-value is less than sigma.
Yep. I would agree with that because it's a lot less.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, agreed.
A lot less, like 24 zeros less.
Exactly.
Alrighty. For a hypothesis test for B1, slope. Yeah, so it's saying the slope for the big B on this one. So I think we are definitely accurate.
I think we're doing it right. Yep.
So if you reject the null hypothesis, what does it mean? It means that there is sufficient evidence to conclude that the slope of the regression line is not 0. Correct, the last one?
Correct. That's what I put.
Because that's the alternate hypothesis, is that it's not 0. So.
Correct.
Okay, use the data found in the crocodile file. The next 5 problems, head length was used to predict body length. For this data, which variable is the dependent variable? I would say body length is. Right?
I would agree.
Okay.
Body length, yes. Is, what did we say it was? Body length is the dependent variable. Yeah, because we want to compare to the head. So the dependent variable is the response variable, right?
Yes. And so it actually has it set up correctly in the sheet.
Yes.
What a surprise. It's a miracle.
That never happens.
Especially now with this new linear regression stuff. So.
Okay, so we body length. Now construct a 95% confidence interval for beta 1. Input your answers. So I have determined margin of error for this 95% confidence interval. Ah, crap. Is this the upper minus the lower divided by 2?
Yes.
Equals
Upper minus the lower.
I have 0.442.
I would agree.
My Excel just froze. So, oh, it's freaking out. Maybe I should go and update this one day.
Oh, wouldn't be awful. One idea. Okay, lower bound around 3 decimal places, or B1. Are you good, Hannah? Or
Inputting the data now. Finally.
okay.
Oh, sorry, sweetie.
No, you're good.
We shall wait.
Just paste it. Okay. Any day now. I'm so dumb. Oh, okay. Hold on. Sorry. Just like a couple more seconds. My computer has been like so dumb the past week. I finally updated it to the High Sierra, like the latest update. And I've never updated my computer since I got it.
Whoa.
So
that might do it.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's kind of freaking out. Oh my gosh. I like copied the data in, but I still have all the old data that I need to delete out. Like I lost it. It's frozen.
So it won't let you.
Oh man.
Okay, well here's the answers that we got.
Yeah.
So I have as well 7.218 for the lower.
Yep.
And I have 8.103 for the upper.
Okay, so 7. There's what in the world is going on? Okay. Oh, Okay, let me. So you said 7.218 and 8.103.
Yep.
Yeah, 7.218 for the lower and upper is 8.103.
So based on your lower bound and upper bound from the last two should be problems. What can you say about beta 1?
You're giving a look of how I felt when I read it. I was like, what?
What?
Yeah, we don't usually answer. This isn't usually the answer.
I know. So I did a process of
Question.
elimination. I was like, there is sufficient evidence to reject the null, so that can't be it. And I put, and the next one has there is the 95% chance, and that's not
We
ever
don't do
supposed to be in there.
chance. Yeah.
So I picked the first one.
That's what I put.
Okay, that's the one I was leaning towards.
I mean, because that's the whole thing about confidence intervals is that's what it's saying is we're 95% sure, or not, we're 95% confident that it'll have the true value. So
Yeah. It threw me off with the confidence interval. That I was like, what? Wait. Okay, so I'm gonna save all responses.
let's see what happens.
I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous.
We missed one.
Yeah, that's not bad.
What, we missed
Which
one?
one was it?
It was number 8. The multiple choice check.
You know what? I'm okay with it.
Yeah, we got 94.
I don't know. I don't know.
And it's like there's so many different options just to get it right. So
Seriously, I'm not even gonna try. Okay, so I will post this. Do we have anything that we need to talk about for our project thing?
So I looked it up for the inference. So this is the one that I think, if I remember right, I was going to work on.
Okay.
I was going to be the one who typed it up, if I remember right. And so I was going
You're a
to
rock star.
do a rough draft of this
Okay.
and then have it ready by by Thursday, so we can talk about it and just be good.
And then what kind of a PowerPoint presentation do we need? Just like our.
So the PowerPoint, that's, I mean, the step right after this, isn't it? Isn't it just the PowerPoint of everything together?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So that's gonna be easy enough. Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'll have some sort of makeup of this by Thursday, and that way I can email it out and show you guys all and see if you have anything else to add. So.
Okay, you guys are rock stars. I'll post this and I'll see you Thursday.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
Do you guys have any inputs for the describe and collect the data part that I emailed?
I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was great. No, it looked perfect.
Yeah.
Positive about the
you
graphs.
submitted it.
Yeah, I did submit it.
Oh.
But I wasn't positive about the graphs, but I thought Ronaldo was going to do them, so I just kind of put them in there.
Okay.
And then he was like, yeah, that's what I would have done. I was like, all right.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so, I mean, it was just those graphs that you put in. It all looks good to me. So when I looked it over.
Good deal. Sounds
Yep.
good.
Okay. See you Thursday, guys.
Thursday.
Alrighty, see ya.